from what I was watching, yeah, the guys got him resting more, not overexerting himself. In the first camp, some days he was running 14 miles a day. I said, why are you running 14 miles a day? You gotta wear your legs out. So he's not doing, he's running but not 14, maybe 5 or 6. So he's saving himself more this time around.
John, what was your ringside view of the first fight? Tell me rounds 1 through 12 or just the overall thoughts.
Well, the first half of the first fight he won. I had it 5-1, maybe 6-0. But the second half I had it 3-3 or 4-2 at best for Ward. So you count that with a knockdown, I thought Sergey won the fight. The judge didn't see it that way, but he did, to me, he did enough to beat Ward. He beat Ward in his own game. He outboxed Ward the first half of the fight. His jab was stronger. He's knocking Ward off balance with it. He just didn't sustain the attack in the second half of the first fight. And that's what hurt him, I guess, in the judge's eyes.
How about this training for this specific camp? How was it?
Camp was good. He brought in a new conditioning coach, and they worked well together. And he listened to the things that I have been showing him that he needs to do to be successful at hopefully swaying the judges' minds that he did win the second fight. But he's been listening more.
John, could you let us in on any tweaks or adjustments that happened in camp for this fight?
I said, well, one was the inside game. Both fighters held a lot, and Sergey was definitely to blame for that also. Now Ward thinks that he's going to hurt Sergey to the body and probably break him down. And guess what? You have to ask yourself, if you watch Ward's fight, he grabs a lot. He's not a true inside fighter. He grabs a lot, he holds, he mauls, and he hits you with the free hand. As good as Sergey punches, do you think that he's going to stand there and take those kind of punches to the body? No. His mentality is different. He's a survivor type fighter. He's defensively sound. So once he gets hit, he's gone. He's going to take off. He's not going to stand there and take those kind of punches.
But what do you think about a lot of the experts, the good boxing mind saying, Ward figured him out, he's the smarter guy, and that's how the rematch works?
Well, I saw all those so-called experts. Just think about this. If Sergey hadn't slowed down and kept at the same pace he had, what would Ward done different? He got his ass whooped the same way because Sergey beat in the first half of the fight the way he wanted to. He slowed down. That allowed Ward to get back in the game. If he didn't slow down, then what could Ward do? He still lost the second half of the fight the way he lost the first half. Sergey allowed him to get back in the game. He didn't just do it. Sergey allowed him to get back in the game.
Why do you think he did that?
Because he got tired. That's why, his out punch.
Was it his legs?
Yeah, that's okay. I don't know what it was. He said he felt fatigued. And if he felt fatigued, then he couldn't continue the pace that he had earlier.
But that's part of the question. I mean, if he has to put it together in the gym and in the fight, if he couldn't do it the first time, I mean, what adjustments did he make? And what makes you so sure that he did those adjustments to not get tired this time? I mean, being well conditioned is a fighter's, that's a part of the fight,
That's a funny question. If he got a new conditioning coach and he got himself in better condition, then why can't he sustain that attack the second half of the second fight the way he should the first half of the first fight? That's what he got the guy in there for, to make sure that this time around he doesn't falter, that he can keep that same pace going. So that's why he brought the guy in.
That's key to you. The conditioning is the key.
No, the key for him is more mental. The key is keep that steady, good, hard jab, the heavy jab that you had him in the first fight, and go more to the body the second fight. Make him work now. Make Ward is going to change his style and fight you at your game. That's what we want because he's the bigger puncher. Ward can't take that kind of punishment. So go to the body. Let's see if Ward can take the same. He's talking all this stuff where he's going to do all this. Let's see if he can take it. The body's not meant to take that kind of punishment. And Sergey can punch. Now, if Ward says he can't, then stand in front and let's see. I guarantee you to just stand there.
John, isn't there some fighters who, no matter how hard they train, still have problems with conditioning, or is that not the case?
Well, if you train hard and proper, then you should have a problem with that. So I just think that the fact that he says he overtrained for the first fight, and he's a guy in that understands, I guess, the nucleus of training, without burning yourself out. If he's done his job, then Sergey should be ready. But mentally, I say it also helps Sergey out, and it makes him, he feels better with his conditioning. And he has to be smart. Don't go out looking for the knockout. Don't go out for the first round knockout, second round knockout. Don't shoot your wad trying to knock this guy because it's not going to happen. Sergey, Ward's a very intelligent fighter in the ring. Even and then the fact that he got dropped by a punch that wasn't solid. You think Ward's going to stand and get hit by that? He knows that this guy can't punch. He's going to be stupid and stand and take the shot. So Sergey has to be a little smart in pursuit of Ward. Cut the ring off a little more, go to the body more, use that good jab like he was doing the first half of the first fight, and offset him. And if he can do that, he can prove they got box Ward. So he proved that. He got box Ward. Just be smart. Don't look for the knockout. The knockout will come. Just set him up the way you're supposed to, and then you can knock him down later on.
Will Sergey follow your instructions this time for all 12 rounds?
If he wants to keep his belt, he better follow. You know, dude. The game plan, the same game plan worked in the first half of the first fight. Why change? Do what you're supposed to do if you want to get those belts back. Do what you're supposed to do when you get them back.
Well, I heard you guys say earlier in the week that what they tried to do, the Ward camp, actually brought you guys closer. Is that
yeah? No, I thank Ward because they said I reached out to them. That's BS. You know, this guy says he's the son of God. He's telling a whole lot of lies. You know, telling a whole lot of lies, and he's getting false truths from his people. Only two people talk, me and one other person in that camp. No one else did that discuss it. And then they went off, and in the end I turned it down. You know, so.
How did he know certain things? Like he said that he had gotten.
He lied. They're lies, but listen, I didn't say half of that crap. You know, they just told him some bull-faced lies. Like I said, he said he's the son of God. Well, man, quit listening to these people saying these damn lies. Because now you look at an ass and you're lying too. I didn't say that. Listen, an offer was made to me and I turned it down. That's the bottom line.
Does that kind of make this personal now more for you? And do you feel a little bit disrespected because he called that a cardinal rule? You broke a cardinal rule as a trainer.
No, I broke a cardinal. Listen,
does that make
listen? They broke the cardinal. They came to me. Their camp came to me. I didn't break anything. I got a call one day at the Blue. So okay, you know.
John, are you similar to Sergey right now in that you're kind of amped up for this fight?
I'm trying because I people lying. Man. You can lie like that. I'm trying to curse. So you know, what you lie about? You know, listen. You try to stunt. It didn't work. You try to make our camp, you know, rattle our camp. But no, what you did, like I said, you brought us closer together. I thank them. You know, Sergey is listening more now, and camp is better. You know, you're more receptive to what I'm trying to show them to win this second fight. So they did me a favor. I appreciate what they did.
But it seems like he's carrying more intensity into this fight. It almost seems like that's the case with you too. You both really want to get this.
I want to see. I want the victory that he should have gotten the first fight. I want him to get the second fight. He deserved that. He won the first fight. You know, Ward survived. Yes, he survived, and he came back. He won a few rounds. He didn't dominate anyone round. He didn't like just hurt Sergey or just really show where he was so dominant. He just did what he does best. He survived and he used a few jabs and he clenched and held, and he won a couple rounds. He didn't dominate the fight to get the decision. Sergey dominated the fight more than he did. He just slowed down. That's Sergey's biggest mistake. He slowed down and didn't keep the same pace that he had in the first half of the first fight.
Is Sergey on weight?
Yeah. He's about 2 pounds over right now.
So he's not
He's
really
not
having to
killing
sweat
himself now.
to get rid of the punch. Do you and Sergey talk at all about some of the things he said on Twitter, some of the racial things?
First, you know, it's not so much Sergey didn't say them. Like with the Stevenson thing, the picture, that was bad taste. That was bad taste. We had someone do that. And with the Twitter thing, first of all, Sergey can't speak. He speaks English, but he can't type it that quick. That's someone that was doing his account. I said, you can't have people running your accounts for you because they're gonna make you look bad. So it wasn't him. And then thirdly, when he comes to my gym, it's predominantly black. If he was racist, he got his ass whooped back then. He got his ass whooped back then. Because all them cats that hang outside the gym, all I can say, this guy's a racist, they put his ass then and there. Trust me, they took off on him. So, and he came to the gym, he got Don Turner, he got myself, and all these black people around you. If you were racist, why would you even be in there? You listen, he gets a bad rap to a degree, and he says things that he shouldn't say sometimes. But it's racist. No, he just doesn't think something when he says something.
Coach, is this round 1 or round 13?
It's gonna be round 1 actually. You can't take the first fight's gone. You can't get that back. He made certain mistakes. Now the adjustments are there, and you're starting fresh.
John, Sergey kind of has that rep as a mean guy in and outside the ring. Is that true?
Listen, I tell you what, he can be. I tell you he's nasty when he can't eat. When you're making those last few pounds on the last few days, every fighter's nasty. It's just not him. So yeah, he's nasty at times, but it's when he's in a fight mode and he's trying to make that weight.
Isn't it good for something like Duran had success with being nasty? Is it good in boxing sometimes to be kind of nasty, be a nasty guy?
Well, Duran was a different type of guy, man. You know, he grew up poor, and you know that was his life. No, listen, in boxing you don't have to be nasty to be good. Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't nasty. He knocked a lot of cats out. You know,
Let's say he was
Marvin
nasty
Hagler
in the
wasn't
ring.
nasty. Well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be nasty inside the ring. That's what you're supposed to be nasty. It wasn't hurt business. And once he got inside the ring, if he got you hurt, you're in trouble. So you don't have to really be nasty. Some guys, that's just their makeup, and they try to use that and carry that as, like, you know, makes them even bigger than they think they are. So no, you can be nasty. If I hit you with a good shot and clip you, you can be nasty. We've been on the campus laid out. So how nasty, you know, depends.
Are you worried at all that Andre would frustrate Kovalev? Get him off his plan?
No, he didn't do it the first time. Everyone says how great he did. You have to remember one thing. It's not so much what he did as what Sergey didn't do. You have to remember that. It's not what he did. He didn't do anything really spectacular. He does what he always does. He survives, he grabs, he holds, and he wins. It's because Sergey couldn't keep up that same pace. That's why Andre had a chance to come back. If Sergey kept the same pace and kept boxing the way he's boxing, what did Ward could have done? Nothing. Because he was already befuddled with the jab. He was already balanced with it and the combination. And the feints that Sergey was hitting with. So he didn't prove anything. He just proved that one man got tired and couldn't keep up the pace and allowed him to get back in the fight. That's all it proved.
Is that jab the key for Kovalev?
It's one of the keys, and it's a big part of it. You know, you have to give Ward and his team, him and Virgil, they're good together. But if they're going to be honest about it, Sergey proved that he could really do damage to Ward that no one's really ever done. And he didn't hit him with a solid shot. Think about hitting him with a solid shot. But if Ward would have gotten up.
Did he hurt his right hand when he knocked him down? They called him.
No, he didn't hurt it. Just catch him with a solid shot.
It looked like he threw as many right hands after that.
Or if he did, like I said, he didn't tell anybody his hand was hurt.
What about Andre's power? Andre seemed convinced in the HBO show. He said, I was convinced I hurt the guy a little, you know, he was feeling it, and Sergey laughed, basically. So it sounded like he just did that.
So here's what you do. If Ward feels he has that kind of power, don't dance. Stand there and show us that you have all this power that you can hurt this guy. First of all, Sergey's a hell of a chin. But prove it. Prove that you can fight, that you can hurt Sergey. Stand there and fight and defend your belts. They were given to you, now defend them. Don't run. Don't try to outpoint them. If you have all the so-called power and it's improved, stand there and prove it to the public. Let them see you. Don't take off running. As soon as you get hit, don't take off running.
Is there any way to stop the hold?
Well, from my side, I worked on it. You know, because I don't want Sergey doing that. That's not boxing.
Foul him back? I mean, is there a way to foul him back?
Well, you don't want to do that. No, you don't want to do that. Because, you know,
He's going to do it. I mean,
who's going to do it?
He's going to hold.
Well, okay. Well, while he's holding, I'm going to take this free hand and bust him in his ribs as many times as I can.
It looked like Sergey almost wore himself out in the first fight, trying to avoid it.
He did. That was half the problem. He started wrestling with Andre. You know, when you're doing all that wrestling during a fight, it takes a lot of energy out of it. A lot of energy. And that was one of his mistakes.
So there's got to be a different game plan
It has to be.
when he grabs.
Yeah, definitely. Well, try to stop the grab before it starts. Hit him with a couple good body shots. He has time to grab you. And if he does, then it's obvious to the referee that this guy is holding on his own.
John, my last one. Can you please give us your
Give me 10
vision?
more. I don't care.
Yeah, your vision, though. What? Break it down. What do you actually see happening in Saturday night?
In a perfect world, I see Sergey using that jab, cutting the ring off, going to the body, hitting Ward everywhere. Not his head, aiming for his shoulders, his chest, his forearms, just breaking him down. But in an unperfect world, you have a guy who can box. His name is Andre Ward. He's smart. So you have to, you have to just be smart in your pursuit of Andre. Don't look for the knockout, but break him down systematically. Prove in the first listen. I don't care what the judge or anybody says. If you look at the fight, honestly, in the first half of the fight, Sergey beat him in his own game. He outboxed him. He proved it with what I've been saying for years. He can outbox Andre. Do that the whole fight. Do that the second half of the second fight. And you win. Because Andre can't, your jab alone gave Andre so much trouble. What's he going to do? What's Andre going to do differently to get rid from that jab? He might deflect a little bit, but guess what? If there's a consistent jab, you can't get away from it.
You might do some Bernard Hopkins kind of stuff. Come in at the angle, be slick, get a. That's why I said maybe.
That's something to that. That's something to that.
Thanks, John.
Sergey, if he wins, is he legitimately #1 pound for pound in your eyes?
No. You know, there's a lot of good fighters out there. To see who's really pound for pound, that's a mythical title. you know, you might be good one day, and the next day I might be hot. So who's the best? You know, they can't fight each other. So it's just, I don't really go by that time.
With that saying, is it somewhat impressive what Mayweather was able to do in his time? He was able to stay up top for so long. As you say, one day you're hot, one day you're not. Is it impressive what Mayweather did to some extent? I mean, is it respectable? Because you're one of those old-fashioned fighters that you say.
He's good. Listen, Floyd was good what he did, but and hopefully I don't take this wrong. He had help at the end because he's hand-picking his guys. He put some good fighters. Don't get me wrong. He fought everybody. Floyd fought everybody. You know, you got to give him credit for that. But toward the end, he got a few, you know, cherry picking. But that's okay. At that point, he deserved it. But you know, he stayed up. He stayed up on top for a long time. He deserved that because he fought everybody that was there, and he did what he was supposed to do.
News just broke. Kevin Ioli, Mayweather. McGregor's already finalized. Do you have any thoughts on that? And it might actually go down before Canelo Golovkin. Do you see that impacting that fight to some extent?
Listen, you can make money in boxing. Make it. Is it a good fight? Floyd's gonna beat his brains out. This guy's never fought. He never had a boxing match. Come on, are you serious? But if the fans pay for it and Floyd can make some money, this other guy can make some money, and it's honest money, make it. God bless him. You know, listen. Take it where you can take it, and hopefully you save it, and you have a hell of a life. But if you can make the money, make the money. I don't blame anybody in boxing that can make money legally and on top of the table. If you can make some money like that way, make it. Now, if you're gonna start robbing the fighters or robbing whomever, then no, I don't go for that. But if they're gonna make some honest money, go for it.
Would you be interested in that fight?
No. No. No, I'm on. Hey, but no, if they can make it, let them make it. It's not a fight that I want to see.
So does it bother you a little bit that that so many stories this week have come out about that fight, which in the eyes of some it seems like a farce, and you have this fight that.
No, it doesn't bother me. Listen, Floyd's Floyd. He has a good name in boxing. McGregor's good at what he does in, I guess, MMA or UFC, whatever it is. Listen, you had Muhammad Ali. I think it's Antonio Inoki back in the 76 or 75.
The wrestler, yeah.
Yeah, come on. You know, so it's nothing different from what they were doing. If you can make the money, make the money.
So you'll be waiting around for Canelo Golovkin over Mayweather McGregor, and do you think the fans will do the same? Do you think they'll take the same route as you?
Well, if they fight in August, and when is the other fight?
September 16th. September. It's like a couple of weeks right after.
Fans are fans. They're kind of fickle. Some will do it, some won't buy it. But I don't think that it's not going to bother the true boxing fan. Golovkin, Canelo is a great fight on paper. They're going to buy that. And it's a fight that the fans deserve to see. I think it has no bearing on if Floyd fights this kid McGregor. Because most fans want to see that fight, so they will definitely pay for that fight.
And Mr. Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is Kovalev's first time coming in as an underdog. How much pressure is on you because he's an underdog? And do you feel it?
No, because he's actually been an underdog a couple of times. You know, not so much. Let's put it like this: when he fought overseas, he was the underdog to the fans because they were hostile and they didn't want him to win. There's no problem with this fight as far as him being an underdog. He was kind of like the underdog in the first fight. War was kind of the favorite in the first fight. So this is nothing new to him, and it's his old hat. So we just go to work, and hopefully this time we get the right decisions.
Now, does Kovalev feel this is a revenge fight, or does he feel that this is a fight to really test himself, so where he feels he has to win?
He definitely feels it's revenge because he wants his belt that he felt were unjustly given away. But he can't let that boggle his mind and look for a knockout. He has to just go forth and break this guy down systematically, win the rounds, put the rounds in the bank. If the knockout comes, it comes. If it doesn't, all he wants is his belt back. So he can't let this fight. He can't let anger. He can't let hostile words and things they're saying about each other get inside his head and take him out of his game plan. If he does what he's supposed to do, I believe he wins.
Do you see the fight going the distance again?
I can see a fight. If Sergey can't catch him with a solid shot, I can see going this. But if he catches him with a solid shot, not a grazing shot, I think he knocks more down.
Hey Jackson, Kovalev, he said he gassed out.
Yeah.
Do you think that means he psychologically gassed out? Because it wasn't like it was a whole bunch of punches being thrown or anything like that. Or what do you think he means when he said he gassed out?
He said he gassed out, and I guess he really gassed out. He has a new conditioning coach for this fight, and that problem, I guess, has been corrected. He just now needs to be smart in his pursuit of Andre Ward. That's all.
Did he mean that when he said that Pascal was the toughest fighter he ever faced compared to Andre Ward? Did he really mean
Pascal
that?
was the toughest fighter that took a beating. He took a beating, especially the second fight. Only he knows, because of all the guys that he's faced. You know, but I think he's facing tougher fighters than Pascal. But if he says with Pascal, I would say that he says from a point of view of taking an ass whooping. Pascal got beat up that night, especially the second fight. So he might have been tough in his eyes, but he took a hell of a beating.
Did you guys work on the inside game, or is it
working on the inside game? Because he has to for this one. He definitely has to work on it. So definitely work on the inside game.
Okay.
Would you like to see him just go out there and trade with him since Sergey's got a great shooting?
Oh, I would love to see Ward just trade with him. That's good. Now he's playing, and I said earlier, Russian roulette, because he's in trouble. No, Sergey has a better chin, and he's a bigger puncher. So if Ward wants to prove that he's a bigger puncher now, we welcome that. I doubt that. He's too intelligent to do that. And they might say that, but they're not going to do that, because he's too intelligent to do that.